There are so many reasons not to care at all. And really, the first time you're disrespected entirely by a person, that's just good enough. That there's no reason to talk to that person again. There is not. There is no pretending of, oh, they just overlooked that. Oh, they really didn't mean that. No. Actions speak louder than words. And a person's actions of completely ignoring you and never ever bothering with you, you have a question out of respect. At least my oldest son got back with me within a day. Okay? That's like about the only respect that I've received in approximately a decade. You know, by a person in my life, not a loving church or somebody who I didn't expect to help me out. I'm just talking about yeah, like all in all, like, usually when you try to communicate with anyone about a day's response is right on to communicate back. It's not too hard. And then, if they don't get back to you, even if it is a week, if they say, oh, well, I'm really sorry, my friend died, my friend killed themselves, or I was really sick this week, why, this and that happened, which would be understandable of why they couldn't get back with you. But, yeah, disrespect is, like, at the get-go. And all of my insane abusers in my past, like, they never got back in touch with me. I mean, communication is communication. You ask a question, then they should respond. And all of them were that blind, and they don't even know what they have no memory. I'm talking about my worst abuser now. Has absolutely no memory at all of any event that took place in our existence, not life, because there is no life. There was no life with us of total disrespect, like all around, from the get-go, just like, I'm not gonna be treated like your mom treated you. You treat me. I was treated the worst of the worst. And it's just wrong. Respect is respect. And for the person to pretend that, you just have to give me patience. Well, I'm learning. All this other garbage of lies, all this other nonsense. Go away. Doesn't remember anything. And then out of spite, two of my worst abusers, and then they go and they give away, whatever they can to, well, the one instance, it was just out of spite, to hurt me, but, the other one, just giving all their money away for 13 years. You know, like, I have nothing to do with that, but you mean to tell me when every single month went by, money was given? And yeah, money was given every single damn month that went by. Especially if one time in 2014 it was 75 grand from a credit card. Now, you consolidate that credit. I have no idea. Who knows? But 75 grand, my dad laughed and said, "What an idiot." Like, yeah, So, if it wasn't every month, you know what, 75 grand in 2014, that's like, wow, that's mega, mega bucks there. And there's, all the little games, like, like, I never got anything, but, and they're in total denial of all that. So it's useless even trying to talk. Like, oh, okay, well, that's a dead subject, but then, oh, they're dead to me because of never ever being there, never ever respecting, except just to pretend to horrifically put me down and throw me under the bus again and make fun of me just like they did from the get-go, from the very first day I ever met them. And that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Well, and not my fault. All these super evil people get to do whatever they want and have anything they want. Like, I never had anything. It's not my fault that, all I knew in my life were abusers. It's not my fault. Really, there's no help out there. Who helps you out? Go show me someone who truly helps you out. I mean, except for like a one-time thing. I think the people who help out like one time on YouTube, it's just for show. I mean, it's nice that they do that, but yeah, it's just for show, which is sad. Everything is like super, super sad in this world. For there to be no respect and everything's just for show, and the world's too sad because there's no respect.